So Peter Obi touched down in Strasbourg in France, not for tourism, but for a series of strategic meetings with key committees in the European Parliament. He sat with Foreign Affairs Committee, Civil Liberties and Justice, Africa EU Delegation, Transport and Tourism, Development Committee. This wasn't just a casual visit. This was a leader stepping into Europe policy hat, making the case for Africa and especially Nigeria. With calm but confident delivery, Obi told European lawmakers that Africa's problem isn't lack of resources, it's a lack of good governance. He highlighted the tragedy, which is a continent rich in minerals, oil, agriculture, and youth power, yet crippled by corruption and mismanagement. He pushed Europe to engage Africa not as a charity case, but as a strategic partner. A continent with young people ready to innovate, create, build, if only the system works. Obi laid out 5 key areas where Africa and the European Union can collaborate. 1. Strengthening democracy and institutions. 2. Tackling insecurity and terrorism. 3. Expanding power infrastructure. 4. Investing in education and healthcare. And 5. Most importantly, empowering young people. He described Nigerian youth as a gold mine, capable of transforming the continent if given opportunity. In 2018, the world was shocked when the global data estimated that Nigeria had more extremely poor people than any other country on earth, overtaking India, a country 7 times larger. And today, 63 million of Nigerians still live on less than $2 a day. But the real question is, how did a country so rich become so poor? Let's start with this paradox. Nigeria has the largest economy in Africa and one of the biggest oil reserves. It also has a booming youthful population and $1 billion natural gas deposit. And Nigeria also have a massive landmass for agriculture. Yet, the average Nigerian is struggling for stable electricity. As of March 2025, the country hit a peak generation of 5,801 megawatts, the highest ever recorded, with over 200 million people. Countries like South Africa generate 65,000 megawatts for 64 million people. So Nigeria struggles with power generation, clean water, affordable food, good health, and basic security. But why does this obese visit matters? Well, let's be honest. Nigeria has been going through one of its toughest political and economic moments in decades. So Obi stepping onto the European stage shows 2 things. That 1, Nigeria still has voices respected globally. And 2, the world is watching and concerned about Nigeria's direction. Europe knows that Nigeria's stability affects global migration, trade, and security. So this visit is more than political optics. It's diplomacy with real consequences. Well, a lot of people have, hailed this visit as proof of Obi's good leadership skill and as someone who is thinking beyond the next election cycle and focusing on Nigeria's global relevance. Others think that it is all talk and no direction or solution to Nigeria's domestic immediate problems. But the truth still remains that global partnership matters. And Obi's appearance in EU Parliament sends a message. that Nigeria still has credible voices advocating for reform on the world global stage. Obi's message hits a core truth that Africa doesn't need pity, it needs partnership, it needs investment, and it needs governance that works. This message hits differently when you place it side by side with the behavior of many African leaders today. Because let's be honest, too many of our leaders treat foreign trips like fashion shows, global summits like membership clubs, and international conferences like photo opportunities instead of platforms for real negotiations, real reforms, and real development in Africa. So Africa doesn't need sympathy pictures anymore. It needs strategic alliances. Across the continent, international organizations welcome African presidents with warm handshakes and beautifully staged photographs. But here is the truth. Partnership is not created by photos. It is created by policy. It is created by leaders who walk into a room with clear demands and clear plans. Leaders who negotiate for technology transfer, market access, strong governance benchmarks, and energy investment. Leaders who return home with projects, not just pictures. If Europe buys into Obi's proposals, we could see one, more European investment, secondly, stronger democratic support, three, better economic cooperation, four, youth-focused development programs, and five, long-term strategies against insecurity. This is the kind of global conversation Nigeria desperately needs. So, what does this mean for Nigeria? It means the world is still ready to listen if our leaders are ready to speak with clarity and vision. Well, it is left for our leaders to make the right choices for us. But as for Peter Obi and his team, I think they are taking the right step in ensuring that Nigeria have the right conversations that it needs to be having at this phase. When Peter Obi served as the governor of Anambra State between 2006 to 2014, what made him different wasn't drama or noise. It was his discipline, data, and delivery. While many governors left behind debt, Obi left behind savings. While others boasted of projects, Obi showed receipts and results. He governed with a style Nigerians rarely saw: minimal spending, maximum efficiency. Now, his achievements in education was quite revolutionary. Obi invested massively in public schools, handing schools back to missions for better management and providing buses, generators, and lab equipment for their funding. Now, the result of that is that Anambra became number one state in WAEC and NECO for multiple years. Public school performance shot up at unprecedented level, which was quite outstanding. Obi is also famously known for leaving over 75 billion in savings for Anambra, a rarity in Nigerian politics. He kept government spending lean, cut wastages, and removed fraudulent contracts. Number three, his performance in healthcare too was outstanding because he rebuilt over 15 hospitals. He supported mission hospitals with billions in funding, created a sustainable primary health care model in Anambra State, and improved the maternal and child care across the state. And in infrastructural development, Mr. Peter Obi repaired and constructed roads linking major towns, boosted transportation, opened rural routes, and upgraded markets. His governance was marked with quiet but consistent development, not media hype. The Anambra State security improved under his leadership. Anambra experienced one of its safest periods with major reductions in violent crime through strategic policing collaborations and community engagement. More so, Peter Obi rarely plays ethnic or religious politics. He focuses on policy, economics, and development, a refreshing contrast in Nigeria's divisive climate. So when people ask, why do Nigerian youths love Peter Obi so much? The answer is simple. He doesn't just talk change. He governed with change. He doesn't promise transparency. He practiced it. He doesn't claim prudence. He lived it. And in a country tired of failed leadership, that kind of track record is revolutionary. This is Impact Media. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let's have a conversation. Thank you.